Squid Game Season 1, Episode 1. The story begins with a middle-aged man, Seong Gi-hun, burdened with debt and personal failures, finds himself at the lowest point in his life. Estranged from his family and addicted to gambling, Gi-hun is desperate for a way out. One day, he encounters a mysterious recruiter who offers him a life-changing opportunity: participate in a series of games to win an enormous cash prize. Tempted by the promise of financial salvation, Gi-hun reluctantly agrees. After that, Gi-hun wakes up in a strange, brightly lit dormitory, alongside 455 other participants. Each of them wears identical teal tracksuits with numbered tags, and the atmosphere is tense and uncertain. The walls are adorned with childlike murals, a surreal contrast to the ominous feeling in the air. Guards dressed in red jumpsuits and black masks patrol the area, enforcing strict order. The participants are informed that they will play 6 games, and those who lose will be eliminated. Confusion soon turns to dread as the meaning of elimination becomes horrifyingly clear. The participants are led into an expansive outdoor field bordered by high walls, painted to resemble a cheerful playground. At the far end of the field stands a towering robotic doll with lifeless, mechanical eyes. The rules of the first game, red light, green light, are simple. Move when the doll says, green light, and stop when it says, red light. Anyone caught moving during red light will be eliminated. The participants exchange nervous glances, unsure of what to expect. The game begins. The doll's head swivels to face away from the group, and it calls out, green light. Participants tentatively move forward. When the doll abruptly turns back, declaring, red light, one player stumbles and moves slightly. A sudden gunshot rings out, and the participant collapses too. The ground, lifeless. Shock and panic spread through the crowd as the reality of the game sets in. Elimination means death. As fear takes hold, several participants break the rules and try to flee, only to be gunned down by unseen snipers. The remaining players freeze in place, their terror palpable. Gi-hun, trembling but determined, begins to inch forward during green light phases, stopping perfectly still during red light. The doll's mechanical eyes scan the group relentlessly, detecting even the slightest movements. Amid the chaos, Gi-hun recalls a memory of his daughter, whose laughter and love give him the strength to continue. His desperation to survive for her sake fuels his determination. Step by step, he edges closer to the finish line, his face a mixture of fear and resolve. As the timer counts down, the pressure intensifies. Participants who hesitate are caught and eliminated, their bodies falling around Gi-hun. In the final moments, Gi-hun and a small group of survivors cross the finish line just as the timer reaches 0. Exhausted and shaken, they collapse to the ground, their relief overshadowed by the horror of what they have just experienced. The survivors are escorted back to the dormitory. The cheerful murals now seem mocking, a grim reminder of the deadly game they've endured. Gi-hun sits on his bunk, clutching the card given to him by the recruiter. His hands tremble as he contemplates the games to come. Around him, the other survivors are equally haunted, their faces